Hello everyone. If you've watched any of my recent videos, they pretty much all pertained to CGC versus PGX, graded versus non-graded. And I've had like one or two little movie openings. So this is the argument that I was trying to make, that I personally don't believe in graded books. I will buy graded books because unfortunately that is the nature of the beast right now, and I plan on down the road opening up a small business, and so you have to go with what the business and the consumer base dictates. Right now the consumer base likes CGC graded books because Overstreet, CGC, the big money makers tell you that if you get your books graded by CGC and it comes out a 9.6 or a 9.8 or a 9.2 or a 9.4, your book subsequently is going to be a $50 book, is now going to be a $250 book because you got it graded by CGC and it's going to be great. So today I opened up a package that I ordered from eBay, and I bought it from a very reputable site, and I was very happy with the purchase. As you can see, I have, well, you might not see it, but I got the packing material and stuff down there that I just opened. Great job. So the book I had purchased is Our Army at War, number 170, graded a 9.2 from August 1966, CGC 9.2. Case is just in gem condition. I mean, I can't say enough about the people, the company I bought this from, but I just want to move forward and talk about what I'm saying here. If you look up in the Overstreet lists this exact book, raw, in a 9.2 condition, at $160. Okay? It's tough to find books in a 9.2 condition from 1966, Silver Age, and Sergeant Rock, Our Army at War, has a very large following, customer following, excuse me. So I can understand that. I paid, with shipping, the whopping amount of $38.50. $38.50 for this beautiful, beautiful copy of Our Army at War, Sergeant Rock, number 170. So somebody got the book, and we're just going to talk about it from a generalized term. Person went, purchased this book at a shop, or found it at a business, or even had it in his personal collection for many, many years, and sent it off to CGC to get graded because I think it's a beautiful book, easily an 8.5, 9.0, and I want to be encapsulated forever because I see what the Overstreet's charging for those books, and I want to be part of that. So we'll say, for the sake of argument, he paid $50 for the book. Sends it in to CGC, and we'll say this is the only book he sends in, so he pays $35. Even if you spent $20 to $25 for the book to get graded, by the time you got it graded, and they had it for the 4 to 7 months it's taking right now for these books to come back, and you paid the insurance and everything, you're probably into it for a lot of money, not to mention the fact that they've had the books forever. And it comes back at 9.2, and you're so ecstatic because you see right there $160, and it's already CGC'd, which means I am going to be able to probably get $200, $225 for it because everybody pays more for CGC books. That is the perception that's out there, that you will pay more for a CGC graded book that is 9.2 and above, or even good, stronger, older titles. I'm talking Batman, Detective, Amazing Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, X-Men, things of that nature, Golden Age books that are graded a solid grade. You're going to get more money than the cost if it's, you know, graded a 7.0 in the Overstreet and it's a $50 book. Well, I get it graded, so I'm going to get $75 for it, $80 for it. This proves right here my point that it's not. Yes, there are people that will pay an exorbitant amount of money for books. because it's graded CGC. Why? Go on eBay. Bring up CGC 9.8. Look at all the modern books that come up 9.8. And look at the prices people are paying for some of these. You can look at The Death of Spider-Man's, Deadpool died recently, Walking Dead 100 is a good example. I'm going to get a variant graded, a new variant, and I paid $10 for the variant for a 1 in 10 or whatever you paid for it. And now I'm going to get the same book. Now I'm going to get an extraordinary amount. I'm going to get $125 for my Walking Dead 100 because it's graded a 9.8. I got news for you. It's a brand new book. You should get a 9.8 on it. You shouldn't buy a book from a shop that's bent and torn. You don't need CGC to tell you a book is clean. Grading is an individual's preference. Now don't get me wrong. If I can find books like this, $150, $160 books graded for $38.50 with shipping included in that price. That was my shipping cost included. That's a no-brainer. I feel sorry for the guy who ultimately had this book and sold it. The place I bought this from, I'm sure, got it from a huge collection because they don't send books out to get graded themselves. They buy collections. So I'm sure the person put the money in there for the collection and lost tremendously on this book. I mean, like I said, if you paid even $25 to have it graded because you have some special with CGC, or you even paid $35, even if you got this book for $35, you're into it for $70. You have it included, $35 fee to join, the $5 new invoice fee they have, insurance there and back. Look, you're into the book for probably $85, $90 to get it graded now. To get it graded and the cost of the book itself. And so you're there, and I just bought it for $38.50. You've just taken a tremendous loss. Because this is a perfect example of not all books that are graded by CGC, or PGX for that matter. I have yet to buy a PGX book online, because if I can find the CGC ones, people believe that the CGC is stronger than PGX. I think they're the same. I've done a lot of research on that recently. But, you stay where the market is. I'm happy. And just for the sake of argument, a PGX 9.0 in this book recently sold for $73. So a lower grade on a weaker company sold more than the stronger company and this grade. Now, if this was a one-time thing where I've been doing this for, a year, constantly scouring the line, and I happen to find one that slipped through the cracks, okay. I find deals like this all the time. I get books delivered constantly. So I know that there are a lot of people out there that are being brainwashed by this. Collect comics and buy comics because you love to buy the books. Don't do it because you think you're going to make a fortune on it. All you are doing is hurting the industry. Grading is killing this industry because people are going to spend tons of money thinking that they're going to make a fast buck, just like they did with the card industry in the late 90s, early 2000s. We are going down the same path with the comic books. Please stop doing it. You don't need to spend the money to get books graded. Go back to the raw books. Love the collection, love the books for what they are. If you have a great Golden Age book or the first appearance of Human Torch or something like that, by all means get it graded. Because you should, because you'll make your killing on it. Everyday books like this, keep them raw. Enjoy it. Enjoy the book for what it is. Again, one man's opinion. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. It's my personal opinion. I hope everybody has a great night. Enjoy your books for what they are. Don't look at them as a dollar sign. Have a great night.